Welcome to my life as an NPC. I am Scythe, and today we're going to continue to play Coffee Talk. We are finding out more and more, and still nothing is happening in this game. But this is exactly like the first game. Nothing is happening, and you just love it so badly. It's so amazing, all of these characters. I love them all. And some of them a bit more, but still I love them all, and it is a great experience. This game, however, unlike the first one, have an actual plotline. We are trying to investigate a ghost haunting of some sorts, and I need to get out of those subreddits, but I'm getting continuously spoiled by the headlines and titles. But yeah, but I wonder if how much more we have to do, how much of the game we have left, because the first game was only 14 episodes and this is episode 11. But enough about that. Let's get into Coffee Talk. Friday, September 29th, 2023. Oh, soon it will be Halloween. Alien settings increase. Is this an invasion? At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over alleged algae invasion. Invasion 2 times, huh? Dwarfira Tech teams up with Golemix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. That's cool, because that already exists here. It's called Roman Concrete, I believe. Let me double check. Because it is like water-based or something. We have just recently found out how it works. Roman concrete. Let's see. Roman concrete, also opus cementitium, was used in construction in ancient Rome, like its modern equivalent. Roman concrete was based on hydraulic setting cement added to an aggregate. Yeah, anyway, we have been trying to figure out how that works for so many years, and recently, I think it was last year, we actually figured out how to make that thing real again. So construction might be even sturdier in the future now, because we have figured out the recipe for Roman concrete. You know, that's so cool. But yeah, self-healing concrete technology. So it's a new day, and we got Bayless over here. But let's say hi to him, or should we just speak on the phone, perhaps? With a chill. And let's see, what are your stories today, everyone? Lucas on, you wanna know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out my good sponsor here, Bitly at Lucas on Sunnies. Been working with them for eons, and I always love this stuff, but you all know that already. Hashtag ad. Right. Normal schedule. I love the weird, quirky girls. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Well, that's great. That's cute. There's a reason why everybody loves you. Maybe next time. I wonder what happened. The song didn't go through, I guess. That's unfortunate.
Knock knock. Anyone there?
I wonder where this teddy comes from. Mr. Bayliss, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight?
I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted.
Yeah.
A penny for your thoughts?
Sure. You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be.
Funny, I was having a similar thought on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone.
Well, you could have said that before I was looking over on the social media, I guess. Even if that someone is yourself.
Especially if that someone is yourself.
Sounds like we agree on this.
We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days.
It just hit me. Did the song fall through because I gave her the wrong brew? With this song oh, I would hate for that to be the case. Sheesh. Man. Don't hate me, Nico. No, Rachel, that's your name. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua?
Got it in one.
Well, they are not really talking about anything else, are they? How are things on that front?
A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think.
That sounds ominous.
No, I don't mean like that. It wasn't a breakup, or even a break.
Phew.
We've been through so much. There's no walking back on a relationship now.
There's no way we can back out now. No. That is simply impossible.
But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know?
I think I see what you mean.
So, we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage.
I see. Have you made any progress on that front?
Do you want the short version or the long version?
I'm always here for the full story.
Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything.
You are gonna have a lot to say now, Baylis. Well, I'm talking to the person who's doing Baylis' voice.
But I think I should order first.
Yes, of course. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight?
I'm not feeling fuzzy. Anything warm would do. So, anything, really.
Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea?
Butterfly pea or hibiscus sound great. With milk
and honey, please. Gotcha. I did make one of them. Milk and honey was the other good thing. Milk, honey, dreaming blue. Milk and honey, yeah. Ooh. Can we put them on different paths depending on what drink he gets? That would be awful. We don't have the hibiscus one. Gotcha. Hibiscus it is. Milk and honey. Sweetheart latte. I think that might be the perfect thing for Baylis right now. Honestly. Here you go. I hope you like it. And we got we got an update here as well. Garnish with bits of rose petal. This latte is refreshing in both taste and appearance. We are full on here, over here now. Punk. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. Is it Scottish? Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Okay, good for you, I guess. Here you go. I hope you like it.
Thanks, Carbon. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know, I'm not really in touch with my family anymore.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry about that.
Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people.
I relate to that feeling.
And we don't have very much in common.
It's good that you learned that about yourself, Mr. Baylis.
I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I'm missing her a while now.
Ah. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing?
Exactly. Spot on again, Carbon. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight. But then, it was many years ago.
Yeah, we don't know how old you are. Yes. It's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave.
That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up the appearances. Except in front of family.
I see.
But she got how it made me feel. So, she went out of her way to take the sting off of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea.
Huh?
With milk and honey in it. Drinking this now, with you. It feels a lot like family again.
You silly, stupid boy! Sounds like she was a perceptive person.
She truly was the best of them until she got sick.
Oh no. How did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick.
Ah, see? That's a part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with their little run-out-of-the-mill cold, but they do get big, bad disease, like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you will pass away peacefully in your bed.
Oh.
So, that's what family says, most of the time, when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means that they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment.
Wow.
So, that's why they did to my aunt.
Just left her alone until she died in her sleep?
They basically shut her in during her last few weeks.
That's disgusting. That sounds really awful.
I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then, she wasn't very happy for that either.
At least she had you.
It must have been little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. To think I came very close to being trapped with those people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she would be proud of me right now.
I'm certain she would be.
Thanks, Carbot. Here you are, let me blab you on again.
That's more than fine, but... Do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are... well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua?
I definitely think that's part of it. In fact...
Ah, hi Silver. And Amanda.
Good evening.
Hi, Carbon. And hi. I don't think we've met before.
You
I'm
haven't
Silver.
met Baylis before.
I'm Baylis. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda.
We are, but you don't appear to be a hive. How did you...
Lua told me that she ran into you a week or so ago.
It's been that long, huh? Well, this is, what is it, episode 12, I think? So, yeah, a week. Makes sense. Damn.
Oh, the perp... the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date?
I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé.
Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates, with a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization.
Thank you.
Now, Cafe Offspring, we're wishing for a drink.
Cafe Offspring. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Cafe of Spring? How did you acquire that new title?
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Alright. Sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You were about to order, Amanda.
We were. And what we wish for is a memorable party
Parting
experience.
Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh?
That is accurate.
I take it you complete your research on Earth.
Almost. We're quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions.
Is that a foreshadowing for this game to soon be over? Interesting. That sounds like there's a story here. But first, tell me, what sort of experience are you after?
We wish to have something we have never had before.
It's time to get creative then.
Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past.
We have never given you chocolates. So, what can we do with that? Ooh, mint chocolates. Well, how is this? What do we get with this? These are 3 good ingredients in chocolate. No, that's so lame! God damn it, that is not a special drink anyway. Jeesh. If we reverse the order, does that help? No, it does not. Jeesh. Do we have anything with chocolate to begin with? Something she never had before. Chocolate milk ginger, chocolate honey milk. No, that's not what I meant to do. And there we go. Does this help? Ew! That looks like actual mud. Something like this. Ew! No! Sheesh! This is... Honey lemon? I want to do something with chocolate, okay? But what? I guess. I'll have it with this one. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you.
The novelty coefficient does not clear the expected parameters, but it does not seem very important right now. We wonder why that is the case.
It's because I failed. I failed you. I'm sorry, Amanda.
Are you maybe getting a little emotional, Amanda?
We don't wish to discuss this.
We do not wish to discuss this! Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble.
Ah, that one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see.
Did you now?
Yeah, Lua mentioned that.
Dude, Lua, don't spread things like that. That's dangerous.
He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night.
Ah, please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy, Carbon.
My help?
Yes, the card that you got off the agent. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call computer. Once the contents of the card had been unveiled, we analyzed the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It's really 60.0923% syntax and 39.9077% mathematics.
Okay.
We then led a polynomial time attack on its encryption.
Polynomial time attack. I don't know what that means.
Expressing the ciphertext as...
The point is,
Yeah, even Silver is confused here.
Amanda managed to get into the fire system.
Thank you.
She obfuscated all mentions of any of us or save beyond recognition. And some totally illegitimate orders came in. To send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us.
Whoa, that sounds incredible.
And you're just talking about this openly. Jeez, that's super dangerous. Well, I mean, sure, I'm his son, but still. It does sound thrilling.
It was a very simple matter of applying high knowledge.
Be that as it may, that's great work, Amanda.
We are pleased.
Amanda is amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. You really helped us there, Carbon. Thank you.
I'm very glad to hear that, and very relieved.
Yes, we have taught on it for a while,
Oh,
and...
40.075 kilometers. Oh, that's from Seattle to Europe. Most likely.
We have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad.
You really got in the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda?
Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished.
Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions?
No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We'll be submitting you call it academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species.
Jesus, that's a mouthful.
Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title.
Amanda always was the brains in the family.
That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean...
Yes.
Oh, right, you found a date! You found my mother!
Pearl and I did go out on a date.
Right, you're looking for love, aren't you?
I am. I was. I think I may have found it.
Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago?
Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am, and I really think she does.
That's so great, but I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen?
It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying.
So, as something I've been thinking a lot during this gameplay is that I don't comment a whole lot of things. Well, that's because they are basically saying everything themselves. They are already reflecting on the things that they're doing. I don't have to do much of input here.
At least to some extent.
Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think.
I am having an indecent thought here. They are not trying to make an autism thing here, are they? No, I don't think they have trouble understanding their feelings. It's more like they truly feel their feelings. That's how I heard it, basically. I don't know. It just came off as that, I think.
It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotion honestly.
It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly.
It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing.
Has that been your experience with Lua?
It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered to you. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that.
So, does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Well, they're obviously going to have their wedding here at the cafe. Something I picked up very early on and was not happy about. But yeah.
Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Carbon, I would like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony which will take place 3 days hence.
Oh wow, 3 days. Wow, that's some answers indeed.
Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So, we decided to make it simple again.
Okay, so based on that, they haven't even asked if they can be here, which means that I was very wrong. They are not gonna have their marriage here. The ceremony.
No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members, whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves.
I am very touched, Mr. Bayliss.
Oh, come on, Carbon. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place.
Yeah, okay, so I was wrong again. I was wrong about being wrong. I was right from the beginning. God damn it.
Speaking of which...
Okay, no. Jeez!
I also have Hyde's invitation here.
Bayliss? If you wanna have your marriage ceremony here, you have to tell me right now. God damn, my brain is in a fucking roller coaster right now. Hyde, okay. Oh, we cannot forget that. Ooh.
Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that is his obvious +1.
Yeah, they know that that Hyde and Gala is an item, even if they don't know it.
Would you give it to them when you see them?
It would be an honor.
Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure you won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party?
Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant, and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse.
Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Bayliss, but sadly we're leaving Seattle tomorrow.
Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda?
Not yet. We're going on an adventure.
That sounds very exciting.
It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country.
Oh.
Maybe even a bit further if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists.
Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose, but it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling.
That's pretty much what I don't want. Why I don't travel, honestly, because I don't want to be traveling and having no purpose. I need to do something in specific. So if I were to go to the United States, for example, I would have a specific reason for going there. I need a goal, even if it of some kind. I cannot just show up and exist. I do not enjoy that kind of travel at all. Which is, whoa, that's more water than I expected. Which is why I've never really had a vacation, to be honest. I did take a vacation with my dad a few years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, in the midst of COVID. We have a timeshare cottage in Rättvik. I bought that timeshare so that I could rent it out as some kind of passive income. It's not been successful at all, to be honest. But we did go there the first year to see what it's like. What does the surrounding area look like? Is it nice to be here? How is it to travel to the different cities in around there, around there, and things like that. So that was nice. Even if I spent a lot of the time staying inside playing Stardew Valley. But yeah, it was still very nice. Rättvik is a very, very pretty place in Dalarna. Yeah. I'm planning on going there again this year, actually. So we'll see how that goes.
Which is, in a sense, circular reasoning.
It may well be, but still a lot of fun. In fact, I would say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know?
Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out.
And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived.
And how long ago was that? Because I don't know if that was like 10 years ago or 2 years ago.
I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Carbon, that I always have a place to return to where I'll feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous.
I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, the cafe family.
I think I should order a drink.
Of course. What can I make you?
I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing.
Something bold, something sweet and soothing. Something with honey, but what is bold? So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Adventure. A kick is ginger. Honey is sweet and soothing.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun?
Ha, I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing.
Sheesh. This is exactly what I was trying to do. Hey, with some sweetness and some spice. This is exactly what I was trying to do for Amanda. God damn it. This is absolutely great. Wow! This I need to write down. What the hell is this? I still have... here. That's a website. 299.792.458. Speed of light. It's the speed of light, bastard! That is amazing. I love it. Oh my god. I thought that was a website because it looks like a IP address. I haven't really looked at one in several years since I was in high school. But that's what I thought. So I thought they were gonna hide an Easter egg on the internet, but no. That's just the speed of light. God damn. That is amazing. Love it. And I was so close to give this to Amanda. Wow. Wow. Here's a 299-792-458 for a Lightspeed Traveler.
Ooh, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous.
Evocative.
Oh, you got it. Oh, whatever.
Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures?
The speed of light. Oh, wow. Way to target your audience, Carbon.
Yeah, exactly. There, thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver?
I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda.
Dad, how does the taste remind you of us?
I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well.
That's about right.
Oh, this is gonna... She's learning something new here.
We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we're pleased.
Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink.
I'd like that. Thank you, Carbon.
What the hell was that?
Whoa, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoyed this much.
Haha, you're right. I'm just so excited, I could barely sit still.
I can imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal.
It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited.
Okay, that was quite a dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives.
Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person.
With a secret society and an alien background.
It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace.
I'm his father.
Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us.
Oh, of course.
And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry.
Yeah, you don't have to be pretty to be a pretty person.
Although Bear's features are 9.231% different from left to right.
Jeez.
We agree with her movie analysis 99.999%.
Oh, okay. She's a movie buff, and Amanda enjoys that. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl, and you talked about movies? Now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen?
We watched orc westerns all together last night.
Oh, of course you
Pearl likes them a lot as well.
You don't exactly sound thrilled.
Oh.
Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas.
Mhm.
I see.
Which is what you like, Mr. Trekkie.
Learning couple compromise the hard way.
I suppose so.
Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver?
She does.
Wow.
In fact, I told her about that on our first date.
Wow.
Wow, that's very brave.
Yeah, exactly. Very brave.
It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you just met.
Yeah, this is more than vulnerable, Bayless. Please.
And are starting to like. It takes guts.
Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is, and I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision.
Now, this is not something as simple as you being an immigrant from a different country. This is literally you being an extraterrestrial from a different world. Can you really make it something this simple?
Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story...
Maybe it's like in Men in Black 1, when Mr. K, Mr. J, Agent K or J or whatever, his character says that people are smart, but individuals are smart. Or what is it he's saying? I'll put a video.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
But yeah, saying something fancy about people being smart and people being dumb.
And that changed how she viewed you? Then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway.
So what I was trying to say is maybe that's why she actually don't mind you being an alien.
That's fair.
But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot.
Truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become, and I want the people I love to be proud of me too.
What is proud?
Yes, I actually want that definition too, because I'm not completely sure how to define proud as well. I did think of it a few, maybe 3 years ago. 4 perhaps. What does proud mean? Because I noticed that I was being proud of my sister for something. And when I was thinking about it, what does it mean to be proud? I kind of concluded it was a selfish thing. That I was proud that I have someone in my vicinity that was able to do something amazing, like that amazing thing that she did somehow reflected better on me. That is what I felt at the moment. And that was a very selfish feeling for me. That is how I defined proud at the time. We're gonna get a definition here right now, but feel free to comment down in the comments what defines proud for you, because that is something. Feelings and emotions are difficult to understand, so having some kind of basis for it would really help out. Thank you.
Proud is... For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have the fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy.
Ah, we see. Then we're definitely proud of you.
You two are really a sweet family.
And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Bayliss.
Yeah, true. Chosen families can also rock.
Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar
She
in the
is,
end.
wow. It's always been very many 99.999% in your statements lately.
So it is.
Well, we should probably get going.
Yes, we must. Go pack.
First time I see someone get excited about that specific part.
What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyzes the Earthling ritual of folding shirts, folding up socks, and so on.
That's stupid.
Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled.
Good luck, Silver.
Indeed.
Do enjoy your trip.
Now,
Both of you.
because we are getting close to the end of the day here. Yeah, it was just that. That's what I thought. Fast to make, fast to drink, and the best start to a light-year guided adventures.
I hope you'll tell us about it when you're back, Silver.
I will. Good night to you too, then.
Hasta la vista, strangers.
Hasta la vista.
Huh?
Orc westerns.
Aha. Bye to you too.
Lovable idiots.
There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Carbon.
That's pretty much what this cafe is full of. Lovable idiots. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party after party for your wedding here? God damn it, no! That's not what I wanted. I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps...
Whether we would like it. We would love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So, this is perfect.
It's settled then.
Lua is going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now.
That's a very exciting prospect.
It really is. Thanks again, Carbon. You're like a guardian angel for us.
That is pretty much my role here in this cafe, isn't it?
And on that note, I'm off. Good night.
More like guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Bayliss. We're just rolling in the fact that we are an alien right now. Well, so the wedding is the ceremony is being held somewhere else, but the after party is being held at Coffee Talk, and I'm guessing that will be the very last episode, perhaps, when everyone is there. Yeah, very sweet as usual, this game. And if you want to watch anything else that I've been playing, you can find the videos down at the bottom of the screen. But remember, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.